zaidi kwenye hatua hii ya makundi barani Afrika mpaka sasa tunakwenda robo finali. Tafasiri utamtaja Yanga, MAMELOD tutafuta na mwenyewe na mwingine labda Petro Athletic, timu ambazo zina uwiano wa kumiliki mpira kuanzia 40% popote pale. Lakini National HALI hana hata uwezo. Mfano hai mechi na Mediama kapiga shuti moja tu on target, ndio shuti hilo goal na mechi imeisha. Muda wote National HALI wameshikilia ugenini Ghana pale. Lakini WEDE alicheza na Simba, Sierra Leone alicheza na Yanga. Sierra Leone alifunga Yanga goli 3 mchezo wa kwanza, lakini nyumbani. Lakini kwenye kaburi kama ulikufa ukaona ule mchezo unaweza kufikiri Yanga ndo wameshinda 3. Walimiliki mchezo na ndo shabiki wa Yanga kucomplain na japokuwa walifungwa 3. Walienjoy japokuwa ndio tunafungwa football, lakini kwenye ile performance quality wise Yanga waliperform kwenye ubora. Kwa hiyo mechi hii ya kesho tunakutana na timu bora kwenye performance kwenye mashindano ya Afrika ya vilabu mpaka sasa. Tofauti na mechi ya Simba na National
CAF Champions League. Young Africans versus MAMELOD Sundowns from South Africa. We have the head coach from MAMELOD Sundowns, Roland Mokwena, also accompanied by one among the toward the quarter-final match against the Young Africans. How is preparation?
Yeah, first, salam alaikum.
Kuna chochote ambacho tunaweza kutegemea ambacho ni cha heri kutokea kwa timu ya hapa nyumbani?
Kwanza asante sana, na ni kweli tuko maeneo ya viunga vya uwanja wa Benjamin Mkapa kwenye chumba cha mkutano ya ndani ambayo mkutano mkubwa wa makocha na wachezaji wa vilabu ambao kesho vinakwenda kwenye mchezo mkubwa wa robo finali ya kwanza hapa klabu mwenyeji, klabu ya Yanga dhidi ya
MAMELOD Sundowns. They playing their first quarter final, I think, in CAF competitions or Champions League since 1970.
Nategemea kesho kuwa na mchezo bora sana wa mashindano haya kwa klabu barani Afrika. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu
we know what it means to the Tanzanian people, we know what it means to the club, and we are ready for what will be a very difficult match for sure.
Kwenye pitch pale.
Questions?
Nazungumza wenyeji klabu ya Yanga, hawa ni mabingwa wa NBC Premier League wa misimu miwili, lakini hawa ni wana finali wa kombe la shirikisho barani Afrika msimu uliopita. Lakini hawa pia ni timu nambari 2 kwenye kundi lake ambalo ni miamba kwa timu kama National Alliance, Mediama, lakini Yanga
aliongoza and your media.
My name is Daniel, I'm from TV.
ambazo
I'd like to ask you the experience of winning African Football League Championship this year. How much will that experience help you aside and yourself progressing all the way to winning maybe this time CAF Champions League?
Yeah, football, you're only as good as your last performance. And if we rest too much on our laurels and we expect experience to play, we'll be in big trouble. And so we have to go into the game and rely on our abilities and play football and understand how difficult it's going to be. But also trust in our abilities. You know we are a good team. We've got a lot of good players.
Give you a lot of questions, cautions, and are you going to respect them about their last season successful and this year we are progressing? Yeah, well, so we have to approach it with a lot of humility. That humility is what drives us to give a lot of respect to the opposition. Of course, we know they're very, very good.
Turning a lot of impossibility to possibility last season, even this season. And the MAMELOD Sundowns, they pose a lot of threat outside their league, being one of the big clubs. Going to play against young Africans who seems to be ambitious. Does it give you a lot of cautions, and are you going to respect them better than their last season successful, and this year they are progress?
Yeah, no, for sure. We have to approach every game with a lot of humility. That humility is what drives us to give a lot of respect to the opposition. Of course, we know they're a very, very good side. They did incredibly well in the Confederations Cup last season. They said to win its 3rd league title in a row and doing very well in the domestic competition. And even though they are a couple of games behind, they are still within the race with Azam and Simba. So it looks very, very interesting. I watched the second last game against Azam where they lost 2-1, but I think they played really, really well. And they have some very good players, and you can see the stamp of coaching with Coach Gamondi. And that already gives you the importance of going into the game with a lot of humility, but being brave and being intense and trying to win the game. And that's what we always try to do. The quality of their players, the quality and the work ethic in the coaching department. And so with a lot of humility and respect, we know that we can carry on with our talent, because we also have a very good team. We are also extremely ambitious as a club, and we wanna also write our own history, you know. So that you have to do on the pitch, and we understand the mandate and we understand the responsibility that we carry.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Coach.
Afternoon, sir.
Clive Charles is my name from Uganda.
Yes, sir.
You played Saturday after the game today. With the way you want your team to play, how do you envision the kind of condition the pitch will be in tomorrow? And in the event it is not in the condition that you prefer, do you have a plan B on how to approach Young and get the result that you want?
The plan is to win the match, and if that is plan A, I would really struggle to find a plan B, because the plan is to win the match. I don't think there's any other plan except to do what we can do to win the match.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
I'm Diana from Monanch Communication. Apart from Zwane, who will miss the tomorrow's match because of having 3 yellow cards, who else will also miss the tomorrow match because of any circumstance, or is sick or injury?
Who's sick?
Zwane.
Zwane.
Apart from Zwane, who will miss the tomorrow's match because of having 3 yellow cards, who else will also miss the tomorrow's match because of any reason?
No, we're in a good space at the moment, so everyone is fit and ready for the game, yeah.
Good afternoon, Coach Ulani.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Salum Pelembo from Channel 10 and Magic FM.
Hi, Salum.
You're in a space of a knockout game, the same situation that it was in the last season when you were meeting Wydad. What happened in the first leg changed everything in the second leg, and you are eliminated from the tournament last season. What is the plan against this first leg here in Dar es Salaam against Young Africans? Is it finishing the match here in Dar es Salaam, or seeing possibilities of the second game in Pretoria?
Well, ideally, you want to try to do everything you can to finish the game or the tie in the first leg, ideally. But we all know how difficult life can be. Life is not an ideal scenario all the time. And of course, because the opponent is a very good opponent. I mean, when you watch all the games actually against Mediama, against Boluish, play extremely different to how they play away. The only time I think they played something very similar away is when they played Al Ahly, when they played with a back three with wing backs. Both Mutambala and Yao are very aggressive on the sides. But of course they have a very aggressive midfield with Aucho, who's extremely experienced. And maybe if they go to a back four, they've got 2 set round, and in defending the job. In the midfield, Mutadir, the number 27, is very aggressive. Maxi, the number 7, is very skillful, fast, aggressive with the dribbles and drives into the box and creates a lot of things. And then, you know, up front, they've got so many options with Zize, with AZIZ, with Musonda, who's their top goal scorer, GUEDE, the other striker, as backup. And then even possibilities of having Zozoa, you know. So it's a good team with a lot of very good players, and they can hurt you on set pieces. Very good delivery, especially from Yao, the 21, the right back. and the physicality and the aggression with the creativity, with Musonda with the goals, Gwede with the dribbles, Maxi also, the 7, very aggressive in arriving in the box. So a good team, and one that we know it will be very difficult to finish the tie in the first leg, because it's a team that at any moment can create chances. I was listening even to the commentary, and the commentator always says AZIZ key with the master key, you know, and so that's the profile of the team we have to be ready for.
Silence, please. Silence, please. Silence, please.
Coach, good afternoon. My name is Athman Kinyandu from Tanzania Broadcasting Corporation. You have declared that Yanga is a good team. Do you afraid to play against them?
Afraid?
Yes.
Oh, no. No. I respect, but I'm not even afraid of death. So,
yes.